tight to the night, hope to see another day. Yeah, hope they fly me home. Now, wanna fly me home. Yeah, fly me home. Now, I'm going on.
Hello again, revolutionaries. RYK here with the WGP Revolution Recap. This Sunday, April 25th, Pinfall Stream will be hosting live promo action as it presents WGP Carnage. 7 exciting matches are lined up. We will go over the card and more on the backside of this break. Stay tuned. Hey all you wrestling fans, have you ever dreamed about handling the leather and the metal and fantasized about having the idea that you can call yourself a champion? Revolution has spots open on its roster. Join a community of like-minded people and create a whole wrestling world with your promo skills. You think you're creative? You think you're mentally sharp? Maybe you haven't been a great athlete your whole life? We're all with you. Revolution is looking for its next champion. It's real fun, real belts, and you can get involved real soon. Join the Revolution Facebook group today. Kenzo Blackheart is set to make his WGP debut this Sunday as he takes on The Purge. Let's take a look at the message that Kenzo had for his opponents.
So Purge, you better be ready. You better train your hardest. See, I'm gonna end you, Purge. I'm gonna end you and show the whole wide world, the whole WGP universe, that no one messes with Kenzo Blackheart.
It has been story time with Chaos as he gives history lessons to the Dark Saint about Mad Mike and the evolution in WGP.
Don't worry, I'm about to get to that dose of irony that I mentioned earlier. So, in the very first main event in WGP history, it was Mad Mike versus Randy Justice, the big hero of the WGP going against the big supervillain. And Randy Justice did what he does best, and that is beat low-rank and very inexperienced people like Mad Mike. And so, Mad Mike took his loss. And even though he was the big evil entity of the WGP, he actually took it with grace and honor. And then Randy Justice, the big hero, turned around and rubbed that victory in and started to show everyone that maybe he's not the almighty good guy that he pretends to be. So Mad Mike knew that he needed to make some change in his life because that whole evil thing wasn't really working for him. It didn't really feel like that was what he was meant to be down in his heart. So he moved on to a different organization, and he just threw off the old name Mad Mike, and he knew that he still had some chaotic things going on in his head, so he became what you all know as Chaos.
And because I'm Mr. Darkness, and you can control your darkness, well, I can control my darkness too. I just choose not to. I embrace the darkness, embellish the darkness. I didn't copy nobody. This is me, the Dark Saint, one of a kind, can't be duplicated. Well, obviously, you had no freaking clue what you was doing with the character, because where's Mad Mike on the roster?
Dark Saint, you like to wear your scary face paint? You like to talk about how you're gonna take people's souls and drag them to hell. It sounds a whole lot like back whenever I went by the name Mad Mike. I've already been in your shoes, Dark Saint. I already know what is going on through your sick, twisted head, and I know that the reason why you act the way you do is trying to fill that void that is inside of you.
Because the more good guy you become, the more evil and sinister I become. Because coming at the next carnage, it won't be pretty, Chaos.
Recently, WGP was exposed to the very first appearance of The Warden. Quick to answer the challenge was Havoc champion Jay Briggy. These two have had quite a back and forth and will meet this Sunday at Carnage.
It's been a while since I've been on the screens of WGP Carnage, and I think it's about time I make my return. Now, who am I going after? I have one man in mind. One man who has done a lot of talking since showing up here. One man who came on our screens yesterday on one of the best shows, one of the best pay-per-views we've ever put off, and damn near put the whole audience to sleep with that 6-minute snooze fest that you could have wrapped up your bullshit-ass point in about 2 minutes and not put a damper on the hard work on everyone else on that show.
Briggy, I don't want your belt. You see, I wanted you to shine it up nice and shiny. So you can prepare to give it to your next opponent. You see, I told you, it's not your belt I want, Briggy. My cellmates want to toss you around from cell to cell.
But then you said you're going to take my title, which you're not. Then you said you're going to take my ass, and that my ass is yours. Wait a second, is this a promo match or a damn conjugal visit, you sick freak? But at least now we know who's used to being Big Bubba's bitch down at Rikers Island. Maybe that's what you meant by being in the hole for so long. Who the fuck knew?
And now the WGP will realize the Warden's not playing games. Who knows, Briggy? The Warden might just let you go. Or I might just keep you tied up. So the cellmates can have their way with your ass.
Warden, as you can see, I escaped your little cell. I finally made it back home. I may be beaten and battered, but I'm not broken, Warden. You and your little pussy squad, you did your best, but I still got away. You think this is the way to make it to the top here in the WGP, Warden? This isn't the way. All you've done is ensure that every fucking person on this roster is coming after your head, Warden. Oh.
Everything went as planned.
In other action, former WGP champion Josh Steele will be taking on the Twisted One. Can Steele recuperate and rebound, or will the Twisted One kick a dog while he's down?
The two in the same, Josh Steele, and that is why you now have my attention. I might have got my ass beat down by Little Sweetie Pie, but like I said when I returned, I am not out of the game. That match with Little Sweet only made me hungrier for more. And as I saw you limping through the halls of the WGP, I thought, why not kick a puppy while it's down?
Quite the way to start our little journey down this rabbit hole now, Twisted. I find it fascinating, truly fascinating, that you compared me to the likes of a puppy that you can't help but kicking. That just shows that your shock therapy, it isn't working as well as you would like now, is it? Perhaps Dr. Anderson should turn the voltage up just a little bit. But either way, I'll give credit where credit is due. because I admire your determination. Unlike your moxie, the ultimate opportunist, picking this precise moment to strike when you perceive me at my lowest. But I assure you, perception is a bitch. And just because I lost the WGP title doesn't mean that I'm down and out. It doesn't mean that I'm broken or obsolete. That just is not the case. You see, you can stand there and look at me as weak and wounded. But I remind you, dear girl, that a wounded animal is more dangerous, more unpredictable than any other moment in his life.
James Grimes appears to have been coaxed out of retirement and challenged by the powerhouse Little Jewy Sweet. Can the Badass Club member get his reign of terror back in action? Or will Grimes destroy Little Sweet?
It's finally time for Little Sweet and Grimes to go one-on-one. We will step in the promo ring. And you said, leading up to this, if I keep pushing, that I was going to get everything of Grimes I could hope to get, and then some. And I'm glad. Consider yourself pushed. Because I'm going to come in there at Carnage, and I'm going to do more than push you. You can rest assured of that. I'm going to beat you. I'm going to beat you so bad that you're going to wish you had never come back. You're going to wish you had never uttered the name Little Sweet, but you did.
I had to watch it a few times, not because I had to figure out what the hell you were saying, because it sounded like you were a bulldog trying to get peanut butter off the top of their mouth. But anywho, I sat there and I watched it about 4 times. I was trying to figure out who the fuck you reminded me of. And then it clicked. You resemble the Cowardly fucking Lion if he gained about 200 pounds. See, Jewy, I want you to understand this. Our match, I'm not going in there to win. Hell, I don't give a fuck what happens. I know I'm going to get disqualified because of the shit that I'm going to say. And that's fine. Because I told you, I'm not here to be nice. I'm not here to go easy. I'm here to fuck your feelings.
Mighty Jean is going to put up a fight, but Mighty Jean is going to fail. She says that your salvation is a lie, and yet the Trinity you talk about is false. I trust my vision, and she's going to show me right when it comes to Carnage.
Well, villain. I left you beaten, broken, battered, and bruised, figuring that I was smart enough in your own head to realize that you should have walked away. But alas, it was my own pity, my own mercy I showed upon you. Well, villain, you're about to meet the Nova Scotian Nightmare. You ain't walking away from this one. So let's just say Carnage, villain, salvation is coming to collect.
And yet, after I am through with you on Sunday, what is management going to think? So quit looking past me and understand that everybody's place can be taken.
And you have this grandiose idea that you think somehow you've got something up your sleeve. Villain, there's not a damn thing that you have that I'm not ready for.
In the main event of the festivities of the day, A-List Alverson makes his first marquee appearance as he takes on a debuting Big Daddy JP. Let's see what these men have to say about their very first high-profile encounter. Now, Mr. P, you come out here with some business talking about how you want to fight them all and climb your way to the top. It would appear to me that management's going to do things a little bit different this go around. You see, they're going to start you off at the tippy top and give you a violent and embarrassing reminder of why you will be dwelling around the bottom the rest of your career. I wish it wasn't true. I'm just calling it like it is. I want you to bring the fire. I want you to rev up and give something that is worthy of sharing screen time with a bona fide A-lister.
See, when I'm done, you're gonna be picking yourself up, questioning, why did I make that match with Big Daddy JP? See, I'm not in here for the main event. I am the main event. See, once I'm done, everybody's gonna call me main event Big Daddy JP. You heard that right. I am the main event.
Remember to get ready, folks. The action starts at 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, April 25th on Pinfall Stream. Available on YouTube and all of your favorite Facebook groups where Pinfall is streaming. I'm RYK, and you are revolutionary.
Gonna sprout a pair of wings, I'm gonna fly me home. Now, fly me home. Yeah, wanna fly